Hi friends, I am Sikandar Manihar from Fox Domotex Private Limited. Today we are going to see the training video of Wi-Fi IR Blaster. Previously we have made a video where you have learned about the cloud platform. This was the part 1, and now we are making the video where you can add the IR Blaster, which is a device where you can learn all your IR remotes, different types of IR remote like AC, TVs, set-top box, music systems, any type of IR device, IR remote. You can add those remote. You can learn each and every button of that remote and add it into the cloud platform and use it whenever you want. Okay, so today we are going to learn the entire procedure of IR Blaster learning to final configuration, how it is done on the dealer platform and the client login platform. Okay, so this entire thing is divided into 3 parts, as you can see. Part 1, where we are going to cover how to add IR Blaster device to a home and setting it to your Wi-Fi network. Since this is a Wi-Fi IR Blaster, so we need to set to your existing Wi-Fi network to actually control and send and receive the commands. Okay, so this is our first part where we are going to cover logging to dealer panel and create a home for your client. All this has been covered in your last video as well, but we'll do a small part here. Okay, and for more detail you can view the part 1 of the video. Okay, second, log into your client panel. Once your client is created, we log into your the client. Here we have already covered other parts. Okay, so we'll move on to directly to IR device. Okay, and we'll look how to add a IR device. Then since IR device has got 4 port, so each port can be used in a separate room as well, or in a single room. It's all your choice. So how to allocate rooms to the channel, we'll see here. Okay, now this is the part 1, just to add a remote and define the IP and all the other stuff. And the second part is all about learning. So IR remote learning procedure is pretty simple. Now we create a new remote in your dealer panel. It all starts from dealer panel, not the client panel, because the remote which you learn, you can reuse it if the same remote is in another client, so you don't need to learn the remote again and again. So the learning procedure and creation of a remote is given into the dealer panel, so that you can reuse the remote again if the same remote is there with the other client. Okay, now the point number 2 which we are going to cover here is selecting an IR remote template. Template is a predefined template which is like for TV we have already defined TV template. For music system we have a music system template, and similarly for AC we have AC template. So you can use all these templates as well if you don't want these template, you want something custom. That can also be possible, but that has to be requested, and later on it will be added as a template to your panel. Okay, so today we are here we are going to look the how to add a template. Say you have a TV remote, so now we'll select template for of TV. There are various type of template, so you can select any one, and that template is created for you. Okay, learning each button on a remote and saving it into a cloud server, that is the third part which we'll see. It will have an hardware actual which I'll show you how it is done. Next is lastly it is a part 3. Now, since all buttons has been learned on a remote, so one remote is added in your dealer panel. Now how to use that particular learn remote into your for a client, like in client panel when you have added a IR blaster device. Okay, so we left in the part 1, we left it there, but here in the part 3 we'll finalize the remaining thing. Okay, so that is adding each learn remote button to each channel, rearranging buttons if required. So rearranging means the order of all button you can rearrange as per your requirement. So let's start with the video. So this is my dealer login panel. I have already created my dealer panel with my own name. I'll just log in. Here I log in into this dealer panel. As you can see, it is created. I have created this new dealer panel so that you can have a feel of how you will start when how it will look when you first log in into your dealer panel for the first time. So here you can see it will go to your home management. That is, these are the client basically. Your client's home will be added here. So here is an add new button. We'll start with adding a new client. So I'll just type my own name and fill the form. So I have filled the form. I'll save it. The form is filled. Now we'll save this form. Home updated successfully. So this home is created. I'll go back. I can see the user ID and password of this whatever I've created. This is status is inactive, so I'll just activate here. So home activated successfully. Once we create first, so we have to activate to log in into the client panel. You can see here IR Blaster template. Then there is product, video, product, documents, news, leads, and update. All these things I have explained in my previous videos. You can see there. Today we are more interested into IR Blaster template, but we'll first, as you can see, part of our agenda in part 1, we have log into dealer panel, create a home. We have created that. Now log into the client panel. So we'll log into the. Here I will type my user ID and password. Here we are inside. As you can see, there are nothing. Room list is empty. This device list, scene list, member list, all is empty. So this is a new login. I've created a new client and then I have logged into the client panel. Now here this is dashboard, so all are empty. We'll create a room so that we can move forward. So I'll just put living room. And select and type living room, control, save. Okay. So this part is already covered in part 1 video. So as you can see here, one room is created. Now we'll directly, instead of going to other, like in part 1 we have seen this add device, add user and edit scene name, all these things, but here you can see IR Blaster is separately given. Okay, so now this video is more about IR Blaster, so we'll just move on to IR Blaster. So I'll just here you can see IR device master, so I'll just go into this. There's nothing, I'll add one. So when we are adding a device, obviously we need, since these are Wi-Fi devices, so we need to put the IP address and all the different stuffs. We would give a name to this device, that is IR Blaster, and obviously where it is installed, we can give that name also. Now this is only one IR Blaster device model. I'll select that. The IP is 192.168.1.30. We can give any IP, and these IP should be similar to your network. So this all has been covered in part 1 video, so I'll just move ahead. 255.255.255.0, subnet mask 192.168.1.1, 92.168. UDP is the connection type. So now this is the credential, the IP configuration for my Wi-Fi network. So I have put this. This device uses static IP. So we have allocated one static IP as 30. Okay. Now this is the first step. I can add any number of devices. Suppose this is one device I have added, okay, with 4 port. Now we can have more number of devices, so we can add new, and we can add as many number of devices as we want in our. So if client has 3, 4, 5, it all depends, right? So now next part is, as you can see, there is an edit channel. When I go into the channel, I can see there are 4 channels. Okay, so now this device has got fixed 4 channel. Okay, so now here you can see the rooms. There is no name, no room name allocated here. So this we have to do here. So to do this, there are, you can see here, add rooms. So each channel you can put in one single room, or you can have into allocated into different rooms. So all the 4 ports you can use for one single room also, or for the multiple rooms as per your requirement. So I'll just add, I have click on add room. Here only I have created one room, so I'll add one, and it's done. Okay, so next is like, you can see equipment name. Obviously this this channel, if I'm using for TV, I will select TV. If I'm selecting, so I can do this by bulk edit. Bulk edit means I can edit all the channel at once, and we can give a name also, so we don't need to go one by one. So I'll just use it for TV, and here equipment name is TV. Okay, so rest I'll keep it as it is. I can okay, done. So you can see living room TV, and equipment name is also TV. Okay, now add room is done. I'm just doing for channel 1. Similarly you can do for channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, and so on. Add IR keys, like IR keys here. We can add the remote key to this particular channel. So you can mix 2 different remote and do it as well, or you can give single remote. It's all depends upon you. I have clicked on it. Now I am on another page where I have to add the key. So there are no keys right now, so nothing is there. So here you can see add new. I'll click on add new, and like TV. So I can see different types of company, all the brands are there. So if I go for it, Samsung, I can see one remote already learned. So here there are list of learned remote. I'll show you later. You can see, check those things from another software. This is a desktop version of the software where you do the learning. So there you can see the list of different types of remote which is already learned, and you can use it. So if I select this particular remote, you can see as soon as I select, all the channels with their hex code is here. So if I want to add this existing remote, I can do that. You can see the check boxes. So if I uncheck, all is unchecked. If I want to select all the buttons, that also can be done. If I don't want, I can select individual buttons. Suppose if I want just volume plus and volume minus, channel plus and channel minus with the power button. Okay, I have selected only few, so I can add these. Okay, now here you can see save. If I click on save, keys updated successfully. So these keys will button of the remote will be added to that particular channel. So how we can go back and see in the back to channel, in add hierarchy, I have added these volume plus, volume minus, channel. So you can see earlier it was blank. Now we have added 5 keys. 5 keys it is showing over here. You can see the position number 116, 18, 19, 21. So now we can see this view button. This is a very important thing. We can view the screen of how it will show on your iPhone or iOS device. So I'll just click on this. You can see all are scattered. This is at number 1 position. Then we have volume plus, volume minus, channel plus, channel minus. So if we want these to come up, or if we want something else to add, we can do that. So I'll just go back. You can see the position number. We can change these things. So we'll just click on bulk edit. I'll just change one position. Instead of 16, I'll take as 5. So it will just move up in a position. Okay, I'll just update it as 6 and save it. Once it is done, I'll go on the different screen which is already there. I'll just refresh it. You can see volume plus position. Now it has moved from this position to here. So I can change the view or how it is being shown on the remote for each button. So we can place the buttons as per the requirement. Now I'll show you how to, this is for the TV. If we have a set-top box and we want the set-top box to be on the same screen or same channel, that can be done very easily. So I'll just show you. Already it is in bulk edit mode. I'll just go back. Okay, add hierarchies. Okay, now here again add new is the procedure. Add new. I will take set-top box and select any set-top box. Next digital. I can see all the buttons has been, this is a pre-learned button. Okay, so now I'll not select all, but I'll select STV on, set-top box on, set-top box volume plus, volume minus, and channel plus, channel minus, and mute button. I'm just taking an example, so we can combine. Now I'll just click on save. Now these keys are also added over there, so I'll just go back. You can see now you can see the mix of Next Digital and BenQ Samsung. So now this channel has 2 remotes combined into one. Okay, now you can see the position. There are 2 different position overlapping. So if any key is overlapping with each other, then you can see the whole thing is gone. So we have to correct this. Position should be different for each button. So we'll go in a bulk edit. Here you can do all at once. So STB on I will keep on position 2, mute I will keep on position 3, and then volume plus volume minus, that was uh, for Samsung volume plus and Samsung volume minus is 19, so I'll keep this as 16. Okay. Next volume I'll keep as 12 for the next, and volume minus will keep as 13. Both are same, so I'll just 17, channel up is 17, channel up is 18, so all are different, but this you can set as per we'll click on save. Now again we'll go to the and refresh it, so you can see all is now there is no overlapping, so everything is coming fine, but all are meshed, so we can count and align the channels. Like you can see here, volume plus volume minus, and this is volume minus and this is volume minus. Okay, plus plus minus minus, the symbols are same. We can have different symbols as well. That has to be done in the previous from the dealer panel. Okay, but we can align. So I'll do one thing, I will align one after the other. Okay, so we'll first keep the TV and then we'll keep the STB. Okay, so let's do it here in bulk edit. TV on off channel up down 3 3 6 3 9 3 1 2 3 4 5 15 at 15 position, and channel down 18 position. So this is done. So now you can see TV is on top and STB is in the bottom side. Okay, so we can this is the way you can align each button from one position to another position for IR Blaster. Hi. As you can see, this is the IR Blaster device. It has got 4 ports, and there is a power here. There is a IR learning. You can see IR receiver inside. This is for when you are setting this particular device to a new network, you have to press this button. So when you press this button, this device goes into Wi-Fi configuration and you can set up the new SSID and password into. This particular part is covered in another video. All the Fox Domotics products are Wi-Fi enabled, like IR Blaster, RGB, touch switches, as you can see here. All these devices are Wi-Fi enabled and they have got the same procedure of setting Wi-Fi network. So this particular video is covered into the next video. Now we'll power this particular device. As you can see here, the red and green light both blinking. Now only red light is blinking. When red and green light both are blinking, it is trying to connect to the network. If SSID and password is correct, it will connect. Once it is connected, the green light will stop blinking and only red light will blink. So as you can see, this is now connected to the network. This laptop is also connected to the same network, Wi-Fi network. To test that, we can open command prompt and type ping 192.168.1.30. This is the IP address which we have allocated to this device. As you can see, the ping reply. So this device is reply. We can ping this device, and both the devices are connected. Laptop and this device both are on the same network. So test is done. Now next we'll open the Fox Domotics IR Blaster LAN reader. So this is a desktop application. We should have internet while doing this. So we'll type the dealer user ID I have created. I'll put the password and click on login. As you can see, after login, we can see the IP address, port number. IP address is 77, but our is like 30, 192.168.1.30. Port is always 5000, is fixed. Start learning. As soon as we click on start learning, we'll receive K. Means both the device are on the same network, and we can get the reply here. So this is the received data from the device. There is a get learning, means whatever the code has been learned, we can get by pressing this button. Send, we can send this particular code back to any of the port, and channel is selected from here. So channel 1, 2, 3, as you can, I have explained you that this is a 4 port. So on which port you want to send the IR command, you can select from here. Stop learning means once you want to stop, you want to add new button. Once you start the learning for the new button, first you create the stop learning and then start learning. So this is the procedure entirely. Okay, this is the receive data window. Here you can see total count and receive count. So this actually counts the number of bytes available while doing the learning. Save is to save the particular learned code on the cloud. So once we click here, it will save on the code will be saved on the cloud. Now you can see the list of remote which is already learned by different vendors. You can see the category, TV, set-top box, AC. You can see the brand name, you can see the model number, and which dealer has done all these things. So you can see different dealers who have already learned so many codes. All the verified codes you can see here. Unverified you cannot see. So verification of the code is done by us. Once we verify it, this is available to everyone. Okay. So now here you can't see, I cannot see any remote here as my dealer name Sikandar, because my dealer name is Sikandar. Okay, so I'll just go on to this laptop. Here in the dealer section, I will log in. I'm inside. Now in the IR Blaster template, I have not created any template. You can see all the verified template. You can see the verified template here and here, both are same. On this particular screen, on this particular desktop application and the online, both are same. But I need to learn a new remote which is not there. So I'll just add one remote. So I'll first select the category, it is TV or AC or what. I'll just select TV. Brand, I can select any, I'll just select Fox Domotics. TV remote. Now here there are different types of template. TV remote, new remote TV, smart TV template and all. I can select any one. I'll select one. So you can see all the different types of buttons come here. So you can deselect the buttons you want selected, you can do selected. You can want all, you can do whatever you. So there are different types of template. I can see TV remote. This is template number TV remote. You can see here. Then there is new remote template. Nothing is there. New TV template. So this is different. There are few more buttons like gaming, red. You can see Amazon. So Netflix. So you can select all the different types of templates, which is already made for you. So I'll select TV remote as a template and I'll write test. This is a test. So now I'll save. I'll click save. Now this is one template. You can see here there was nothing, but here you can see one TV remote with a model number test is already created. It's not verified. Okay, and when I see add hex code, there is no hex code here. We cannot add hex code online. We have to do from this particular desktop application. Okay, so now I have created this particular new template. The same template will be seen here, but right now I have to re-log in. So I'll do login. Now in the bottom side you can see the same TV Fox Domotics test Sikandar not verified. So whatever I create here, I can see here. So on the dealer panel, whatever IR Blaster template I create, I can see here. Okay, and once you create, it is not verified. Once you add everything, it doesn't matter like it is verified or not verified. It just to, if we verify, others can see that and they can use it. Okay, but you can use it for your client anytime. Now already I'll click add hex code here. I'll click here. You can see all the buttons with the name, it appears here. So this is the same as on this add hex code. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 volume F channel plus. So whatever we have selected here, it comes here. Now there is no hex code here, so we'll start the procedure of learning. Okay, stop kar de. Now we'll learn this remote 1 2 3 4 5 and through this particular thing. Okay, now learning is at the back side. Yeah, so I'll just reverse this whole thing, and first step is to click on start learning. If no device found, we'll click again. Sorry, this is 77. I have to put 30. The IP of this particular device is 30. So now I get okay, it's ready. Now I'll just press this one button. I'll point here and I'll press 1. Just press one time, don't press twice and thrice. I'll click on get learning. You can see here a hex code coming here, and you can see total count, receive count 80. If both are matching, means the code is okay. If both are matching, then the code is okay. If this does not match, you have to retry again. Okay, discard. Now this is okay code and I pressed 1. I want to store it at this, so I'll just click on this particular location, row selected, then I'll click on save. Okay, you can see here it is refresh, and here you can see the hex code. It's already pushed on the cloud. Now here if I refresh this particular window, I can see hex code here immediately. Okay, now stop learning, start learning, and I'll press the button number 2 and get learning. You can see there is a mismatch. Okay, so we'll discard. We'll click on. can see the matching code has come. We'll select the row and save it. Again, new code has been learned. We'll click on stop learning and then start learning and click on next button and get learn. You can see matching. This is number. We'll select the row and click on save. Similarly, for like we'll go for on off, TV on and TV. I'll stop learning, start learning, get learning, same size code. I've already selected TV on off, so I'll just click on save. So you can see this is very simple way to learn the codes. Here you can see I learn. So in similar fashion you can learn all the codes. Okay, so there is one another provision to check the code. The send button is for testing this code which you have learned, and there is a send button here also to test the code, to check if this is. So we have to attach a probe. Now this is IR probe, so you can put on, this is channel 1, this is channel 2, 3, 4. So on the power side, if I plug it in channel 1, so I have to select here as channel 1. So now if this probe is on the TV, IR on the this probe has to be put on the TV. If it is on the TV, if you have already installed your on-site, you can just send with this particular send button and you can check the TV is operating or not. So whatever learned code, you can easily test it from this particular software itself, but your hardware should be installed at the location, or you can, if the TV is nearby, you can hold this particular IR in front of the TV and you can click on the send and you can check if everything is working fine or not. So this is the whole procedure of learning the remote and adding to the cloud panel. Now part 1 we have seen, part 2 we have seen, and the final part, adding the learned remote to one channel of IR Blaster, adding each learned remote button to each channel, rearranging button if required. So this already I have covered previously, but we'll see the learned code which we have just now done. We'll do that. We'll add. We'll see here. We have already seen how to add IR keys previously in the same video, but we'll add the new buttons, new remote which we have added just now. Okay, so first of all I need to remove all these things. We can do that. So you can delete all these buttons from here. It is not permanently deleted, but it is deleted from this channel. So we are just adding and removing it. So I've just deleted all the channels. Now it is fresh. I can add. So here I have defined the TV, and in Fox Domotics there is a remote test. You can see. So we added 1, 2, 3, 4, and we added a TV. So now if I select all, but there is no hex code for so many buttons. Okay, so if I press save, only those buttons with hex code will be added over there. Okay, I'll just go back and see. You can see only 5 buttons are added because only 5 buttons have got the hex code. Remaining buttons did not have the hex code. So even though you select all and add here, if it does not have got the hex code learned, it will not add. And you can see the position 1 4 5 6 7. You can refresh here, TV 1 2 3 4. So you can rearrange. I have shown how to do rearranging of each button. There is a reload. So if now suppose you added this particular remote and later on the code hex code was not right, you again learn the remote. So now the new hex code will not come here automatically. You have to reload. So there is a reload all also, and there is an individual reload. So this is for like if you have already given you have created everything, and now you come to know that hex code was not right. So you will relearn the hex code, but you don't need to recreate all these things. You just need to select and reload. If it is same, model number is test. If it is same, then it will reload the hex code. And you can do individual delete also. If I don't want this 4 number, button 4, I can delete from my list. It will delete from my list. If you go in add new and select the same remote again, TV, Fox Domotics and test, I can see the 4 here. All those buttons which is already added will not be shown here. So like you can't see all the 1 2 3 and power button. And since we deleted the 4 number, so we can re-add the 4. I can select only 4 and save. Click on save. So this is a very flexible system where I can add and remove. I can combine 2 remote for a particular channel. Okay, now let's go back and go back to IR Blaster. Here we did it for one particular channel, right? Only for one particular channel. Remaining channel 2 3 4 we can do the similar way of learning and adding, and we have to do add IR keys. And to add the room, like if I want to add channel 2 in living room, I can do it from here. If you don't add it to a particular room, it will not show there. So if a particular channel is not used, keep it blank. Similarly, add favorite channel. So you can select any of the favorite channel, like in India we have already added select the provider like Airtel. If I select Airtel, so favorite channel is added to these things. This favorite are like all the icons based channel like Z Cinema. So customer can click on Z Cinema and it will automatically dial the channel number 2 3 4. So if I'm taking an example, if channel Z Cinema is like 2 3 4 or Star Movies is like 2 3 4, so channel number is 2 3 4 on your dish provider. So then the customer just need to press the Star Movies, and once he press on Star Movies, 2 3 4 will be emitted from the IR Blaster and TV will automatically switch to Star Movies. So add favorite channel use is of this type. Okay, so generally add IR key and add rooms, these are the most frequent use of IR Blaster. Similarly, you can add AC, you can add music system. The whole procedure of learning and adding of each button and allocating buttons to particular channel we have covered. Thank you.